if you have Roku. And I believe it's on Amazon as well, all these other places. But
Which we have. If it's on Amazon, we should be able to watch it.
Right.
Unless it's still unless it's not a Prime one. So.
Yeah, Government says Turner Pinball, who bought Deep Root assets, they're going to have something at TFP. Yeah, we were mentioning that earlier, as a matter of fact. We were really excited to hear. You're hoping that the season of Mando would generate some interest in my Mando.
Yeah.
You know, you would think, right? I'm kind of shocked that it isn't. I mean, oh yeah, 1-1. Okay. I guess because of the fact that the show, I mean, sort of like with Stranger Things, right? When you had Stranger Things season 1, it was like Stranger Things crazy and everything was going nuts. Everyone was going nuts. By the time season 3 or 4 came out, you know, the momentum really pretty much dies out, and that's true for a lot of TV shows.
Well, so you know they haven't announced that they're going to have assets from season 3, which who knows if the licensing will even let that. So
yeah, it's a good question actually.
So that would rejuvenate interest in the game if they're going to get more content, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Be my suspicion.
It's just that they have too much to worry about on other machines and stuff like that. Is that why you think? Or they just don't have the money in the contract to do something like that?
I don't know what the contract looks like.
Got it.
I bet that would be the big hindrance.
Yeah. All right, where are we at? Escape the limelight. All right. With a 51 million total. Nicely done. Ooh, got a 1-2-3 combo lit. Ready to take the shot. That's a good reward right there, getting the Far Cry locked. All right, where are we going now? Get them all.
Spirit of the Radio is on.
Okay. So back to Spirit of the Radio. I'm going to get familiar with this one. Again, all the shots that are lit, 2 score points. And you light the radio jackpot at the dead end shot based on their values. Each spin raises that value of the non-jackpot playfield shots. And you can cash out 5 jackpots individually or all at once to win.
I hope you play some Rush.
All right, now I'm gonna go for this skill shot.
Skill shot, okay.
Oh, missed.
Oh, nice recovery.
Get another one.
Cash out the radio jackpot 4 more times, and you'll hit number 1.
Thanks for all the Brigus emotes there, Mr. Rage Quit.
Cash out the radio jackpot 3 more times, and you'll hit number 1.
My icons are giving him good luck.
Oof.
Go away, Bit Defender.
Set to radio jackpot.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, another good bounce there.
No.
That was a crazy backspin. It like hit the middle of the ramp and then spun up. That was pretty crazy. Hey, Snivy, what's going on?
Right.
Welcome in. How you been?
Missed that skill shot again.
Our heads are spinning from all of the pinball news as of late.
Happy Battlefield Day, everyone. Cash out the radio.
All right, radio jackpots.
And you'll hit number 1. 2.
I just saw that the Far Cry walk is lit. Oh, you got it right back into there.
Listening to 21.12 FM.
FM.
On bonus 57.
Been okay. You woke up late due to a dream I couldn't get out of.
Far Cry multi-ball.
Wow. The possibilities are endless on that. I wonder what good of a dream made you want to stay in the slumber. I don't really have very many lucid dreams. You wasn't wanting to, more like a cutscene you can't skip. Oh, okay. Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah. Sort of an outsider, you know, looking in, kind of an observer. That's another thing about dreams that also is kind of weird at times. Nice.
Game's over,
Yes,
losers.
Jab.
All the money.
Wow, thank
What's
you so
up?
much for the 8 months now. Subscribing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You are too kind. Happy Sunday to you as well. Definitely appreciate that. Ooh. Yeah, it's been a productive weekend for ourselves as Jab. We mentioned prior that we're finishing. Gary's finished touching up on the Funhouse machine. We're excited about all the crazy news with pinball machines coming out. We did order a Funhouse, or excuse me, a Foo Fighters. That's also an FF, or at least a FH in this case. Too many pins that start with F, and it's the premium. So we're happy that we got that when we did, because as you probably may or may not know, that sold out also pretty quickly.
Yeah, apparently the first run of all the Foo Fighters stuff sold out, whether it's LEs, Pros, or Premiums.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be the first run per se, Govin.
First one, what?
The premiums. Do you know that information?
So they do. Here, CERN always does this. They do a batch of pros specifically for operators.
Right.
Then they do all of the limited editions, and then they do premiums, and then pros. But I've also heard word that the pros for the regular consumers are not going to be till July or April.
Oh.
Or July or August. Because they're so backlogged on stuff.
Yeah, got it. Oh, nice, good choice. FF seems like the best bet for all the new ones.
Yeah, it does. It does. I like the way the game flows really well. I think Jack Danger did a really awesome job on the playfield layout. So,
Mr. Nerb. Should be July. The second run of FF Premium should be August. That's what my distro told him. Oh, okay. Honestly, he said the second run of premiums could be late July. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're the first one or the second run specifically with our premium. I don't think that was info that was given to us yet, or even if our distro knows as well.
oh, I missed.
But yeah, I think
Got it.
I think with all the pins that are coming out with so many of them,
All right.
I'd say Foo Fighters is definitely the most enticing one thus
Right.
far in the recent.
So left orbit. Yeah, I missed. Yeah.
Oh, that was the stupidest bounce ever. What did he hit? The plastic?
Hit the metal just barely enough on the metal to drop it.
Oh.
So I was trying to dead flip it over to this side so I could hit that shot, which was next on
Right.
the mode.
Oh,
And
man.
it was off just enough that it ticked the metal, which then drove it straight down.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
And any of the new ones. Well, I know that Scott Denise's got his multimorphic pin coming out, but unfortunately we don't have a multimorphic machine.
We don't have a P3 system, so.
Right. Nor do we know of one that's nearby necessarily. That we
There
may
are
get a
none
chance to
on
play it.
location.
And the name of that game is something Resistance. Why can't I think of the
Final
name?
Resistance.
Final Resistance, thank you. Last night we couldn't remember the other word. We remembered final, and then we couldn't remember the other words. But anyway, that one is probably the second one I'm most hyped about. The third one, probably a tie between that.
Galaxy Tank Force looks interesting.
Right.
It's definitely Galactic Tank Force, so it reminds me a lot of Attack from Mars as far as like the layout and probably the aesthetics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
And I think they did a really good job with integrating the humor and making a storyline out of it. And everyone's going to compare that to Scooby-Doo because of the fact that the Foo Fighters are in a van, but they've done goofy, weird stuff like that before. In fact, they've
Foo
done
Fighters has lots of goofiness in their stuff. So
they've done. Go ahead, Gary.
I'm kind of glad that they didn't just do like here's another game with concert footage.
Yeah, exactly.
They've done a story based around with the music.
Not to say that we're knocking this.
No,
they
but
do a good mix.
This does mix.
Yeah.
The theming on no.
Oh man.
Does a lot of it, with the modes and stuff, are based on the songs.
Yeah.
So.
Right. So they definitely integrated that well as well here.
Yeah,
the first tour was. Oh, okay.
Oh!
That makes more sense, Gavin. So the. Specifically requested the van. Oh, the band did. Okay. I forgot about that detail. I think I remember hearing about that in one of their behind-the-scenes featurettes that they released starring recently. We saw Jack streaming it from SXSW. It does look really good.
South by Southwest.
South by Southwest. Fly by night, Southwest by South. So many names to remember. So many anagrams and everything else. antonyms,
What's
whatever.
interesting is
Yes.
it gave me the multi-ball for three-wheel multi-ball.
Yeah.
Not the. Oh, never mind. I was confused
well,
for a second there.
Okay. I am. Oh, to finish my thought with the first question about what are some of the pins that are exciting us. I do want to see what the Pulp Fiction pin looks like when they release a better video or a better photo or video, for that matter.
All I got to say is, with what I saw on the playfield, it better knock it out of the park with like the song,
Rules.
music, and
the
rules.
song. Yes, please, please have Dick Dale in the freaking Pulp Fiction pin.
Because
if they don't,
it looks too all
oh.
one out, one in.
Yep. That'll be tomorrow, so we're in luck to see it. Oh man, okay. I can't wait. You hope it's not like Primus angry.
It's a single level playfield, so from the spy shots it is, and that's what somebody said. Tarantino wanted it to be period to the movie.
So it might be like a Primus. I guess we'll see. If we only have to wait till tomorrow, then I cannot complain. GTF is Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Got it. So it's not tomorrow.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Galaxy
Okay.
Tank. Yeah, American Pinball seems to release on Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Today's leaks on the playfield were different.
Right. Yeah, if it doesn't have all the music, that'll be a huge detriment. Yeah. Detriment.
That might be also some of the licensing nightmare that they've got to deal with on that.
I have to think about that and how much money those songs might cost. But I did do a little digging and research, and I know one of the songs in the movie itself was actually a cover of a Neil Diamond song. So I don't know if that cover costs more or Neil Diamond's version costs less or something like that. I don't know.
Down the frickin' middle.
I don't know how much Earth, Wind, and Fire costs with. Especially since I had kind of a stressful Saturday.
I got the weapon. All right.
At work anyway. Schoolito. I said Snivy correctly, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I said that. I was having problems with Snivy's name for a while. That's true.
Quarters, please.
See, so I have one more hurdle to. It's like the same hurdle with me and this machine. There's certain things I can't get over when it gets to the rule set, and then my brain
backhanded
freezes.
that somehow.
Yeah, I somehow do that sometimes too with that shot.
You got three. Hey, Alex, the time machine is
If
ready.
we had, it's not really intentional.
What?
Govin was asking, have you all bought a new game that was an early run and or unfinished code? Well, I mean, in general, the newer pins do come out with unfinished code, quote unquote.
Yeah, Rush was pretty good. Rush's code was pretty good. They did add they didn't have the wizard modes when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Alien, the game code was relatively complete. They just had lots of bugs with their hardware.
Yeah, a lot of things that we had to, get help on. But Pinball Brothers was great with their parts. And
Yeah.
only wanted the 4th movie made and not anything else, so I also get that as well. Window shopping review and then professional one. Yeah, pretty much. Optimistic for Godfather, S-Jab, but sadly disappointing what I've seen so far.
Yeah,
I kind of have to agree.
That's kind of what we were like, well,
yeah.
We weren't probably going to be getting in on one anyway, so we were like, well, I think we made the right choice by going with Foo. Because I liked what I saw. I liked the way the gameplay looked on Foo. Galactic Tank Force, I'm definitely going to be interested in playing it.
Yeah.
See how good they do with, like, the camp factor.
Right. The humor has to be...
Yeah, it has to be a humorous pin.
Yeah. Let's see. James Bond was meh. Yeah, we felt about that as well, Mers. Godfather theme looks meh. Pulp Fiction, maybe. Yeah.
Except for the playfield, I'm really skeptical on the playfield leaks that have come out.
Right.
Of like, ooh.
Not to mention it'll take over a year to get a P3. Yeah, that's another good point.
Right, exactly. Since we don't already have the P3.
And
if
12K
we had a
loaded.
P3 already, we could buy the modules would be done a lot sooner. Oh my God, I got a 5-ball multi-ball going on.
Yeah, the Godfather art is a little cartoony. I have to agree with that. But I think I get it. At least it's not too cartoony like Champion Pub, but maybe I'm wrong. What a great problem to have. So many games being released that you can pick from your favorite. Right.
Yeah.
Right, Jim. Absolutely.
It's great, but the problem is we'll have like 9 months of no news whatsoever.
But and then I'm worrying myself. I'm like, are we going to have the pinball crash of 2023? Because it's the anniversary for the video game crash of 1983, or was it 84? Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, someone would argue it's 83. Yeah, Tank Force looks pretty fun. Yeah. I can't think of a single modern game that plays similarly like Foo Fighters looks to play, and for me, that's a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what you kind of get
for.
when you get a real pinball enthusiast designing the game. Because they're looking for, like, something that excites them.
Yeah.
So I think so far, my hat's off to you, Jack.
Absolutely. That's pretty awesome stuff. Hopefully Tank Force doesn't go as hard on stereotypes as Mars did. Yeah, I had completely forgotten about that aspect about Mars Attack from Mars. I'm sure we're gonna get some fun pop culture references here. And there. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was trying to save the ball by itself.
Well, you saved one ball up there, and now it's going to be stuck up there until you hit that.
Until I do that.
Yeah. Angry says, what is your favorite, what is your power order for the new releases? I think mine is FF, then Scooby, then GDF, then PF.
The other ones, since I don't know much, haven't seen gameplay, it's kind of hard to like rank all of them.
Yeah.
Scooby, I'm not a huge fan of.
Scooby's on the lower end of the list on our list
for
anyway.
Me. But I also have a different eye on it too, since I've had 2 spooky games and the quality has been kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
So I'm I got that kind of going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be betting on any Pinball Crush anytime soon with the prices going up, and they are both new and old games. Yeah, exactly. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, whether you're getting a classic, old machine, whether it's 90s or whatever, versus anything that's new coming out. David has nightmare stories. Yeah. Well, the problem we had with our Spooky was, you know, I think Gary mentioned earlier, you know, like you open up the back of the playfield, you look at it, and oh look, they missed hitting hot glue on all these wires everywhere.
So the connectors keep coming loose.
And the connectors keep coming loose.
And they're just the spaghetti nightmare. Now their newest game, Scooby, looks like a lot more clean underneath because they now have like subboards and things.
Yeah.
As opposed to just wiring everything like a 90s pin.
We have a TNA currently, and we used to own a Rick and Morty. The Rick and Morty improved quite a bit with the thing that Gary just talked about, the Hornet's Nest, if you will.
No, it didn't. No.
Oh, it was worse?
It was worse.
Oh, that was the other way around.
Oh, yeah, it was. There's more things on it, so there was more wires. It was just completely, everything was like just all over the place.
Okay. That's Jeff says, oh, of course, Rick and Morty. Yeah. I guess you've heard of that. Okay. I mean, we loved the heck out of that game.
We just kind of did everything there was to do in the game.
We just did everything we needed to do in that game, pretty much.
So we moved it on.
Yeah.
It's going to be on location, so we'll be able to actually go play it. The person who bought it's going to.
Oh, right. You just mean you've seen us stream it. I forgot. No worries. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Rick and Morty has had its new home not that long ago, really.
Yeah.
Which we hope to visit soon.
He's working hard and getting the last stuff dialed in on it.
Yeah, I know. Can't wait.
Finished stuff and the city permits.
Yeah, hey, Sarah. National hot glue shortage whenever Spooky comes out with a new game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what's the on our stream and nothing but F words. Oh yeah, that was one of those recent updates too, where it was like you hit one of the modes or one of the dimensions.
It just plays all these random.
challenging. push me in the right
big
way.
money.
For big money, no whammy, stop. Okay. Oh, this is big money. Okay.
Yep. And I now have a multi-ball going.
Oh, and a multi-ball going for, yes.
Barchetta.
Okay. So the red Barchetta is all switches and jackpots. Boost the RPMs of the red Barchetta. Once the RPMs have been redlined, hit enough bumpers to score a super jackpot with the total of the jackpots collected for whatever gear you're in. And the ball's spinning all over the place. Yeah, that backspin is nuts on this game. I think a lot of modern pins are just like that, but it's good.
Yeah, I run Rush at 7 degrees.
Yeah, that's kind of another thing we got to mention to people. I forget
it plays
that we
so
do
much
that.
better at the higher angle.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, some folks like it a little lower. Some folks like it where we're at today. Good until GZ. Oh yeah, yeah, we heard about that earlier. Agreed. I can testify. I do not like Rush. His voice is not for me, but I do enjoy this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Geddy's
polarizing
voice
voice.
is aesthetic. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
I mean, I fully understand that. Dream Theater is the same way. Not everybody likes the operatic, progressive rocks stylings of.
Yeah, no, Gubbin. This is one of the modes actually. He had stacked a couple of things with each other. But yeah, Red Barchetta is multi-ball mode. Growing up, I had a friend who was obsessed with Rush. I understand it's not everyone's taste, but I do enjoy the music quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the Rush score up there for us, Mr. Rage Quit. Yeah, I'm still working on. Oh, you got there.
I knew I was getting there.
All right. Well, that was a good timing there with the score.
All right, Cygnus X1.
Cygnus X1. Which book, Gary?
Book 1.
Oh, it is book 1. Okay.
This is book 1. I have not completed the song mode yet.
But here we are. Now we got the wizard mode, if you were wondering about that. Hello,
wizard
Pat.
modes. There are too many wizard modes and one big wizard mode. 2112 is the big mode,
That's right,
which I
mini wizard
still
mode.
have not got to yet.
So, Gubbin, here you go. I know, right? If you ask for it, you shall receive it. Howdy, Clippy. And Jim. Oh, yeah, I said hi to you earlier.
All right, here we go, folks. All right, I got to find planets and then escape those planets.
And Pac-Dans, thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well out there. I'm assuming you're in the Pacific Coast and you have pinball machines. You're playing today, this weekend was pathetic, Pat. I'm sorry to hear that. We're just not quite hitting the shots you wanted to, or is it just random things happening?
Fuel collected.
Oh, well, thank you, Merce. I appreciate that. You know, we do try our best. I want to make this fun, and also we enjoy improving things as we, you know, get bigger and better. Or better, at least, at what we do, whether it's, you know, playing the pins or showing what the pins have to offer all you guys out there. I mean, you know, it's fun to listen to the music and enjoy all the sounds, you know? So I always appreciate that. You can always let us know if you want to stream pinball yourselves out there. We're always willing to answer questions about that. Have you guys seen the mess between JJP and Scorebit? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's among all of the crazy news coming out. It's like we read this thing and they literally, Scorebit themselves didn't find out that they are no longer working with JJP. They completely shut everything off.
They basically ghosted them and wouldn't like talk to them or whatever.
Yeah.
So apparently, the guy that was doing all the Scorebit integration left the company. Somebody else was supposed to take it over, and they said, no, I don't want to take that over. So they just said, all right, we're going to not do it anymore.
And then they didn't know about it until a podcast, right?
Yeah, apparently the Scorebit guys said, we'll give you all this coding for free to keep this integration. And they've offered to do a lot of work for them. And they just basically said no. So either they're working on their own homebrew version of it, or they don't care about it all. Apparently, the portal, somebody said that the portal that Scorebit had for JJP to look up stats of the games was
Yeah.
never accessed once. So
Oh, wow.
sounds like they just don't care about that.
Okay.
So they said, well, we're not going to bother with it.
Got it. Yeah, that's kind of a disappointment. I don't know what bad blood happened or if it's going to create more bad blood. Hopefully not. I agree. The
Well-
quality. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that, Gary?
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Let's say you're a vendor that's providing some other content thing for JGP. You're like, are we going to get the same deal? They just going to tell us to go to hell at some point on a podcast?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, apparently that was released in a podcast.
Yeah, that's the thing that it was just like, really? I mean, I guess they had the reasons. Maybe it was, yeah, well, we may never know. Maybe it'll come out years later and something ridiculous happened so that they had to make their move that way. Who knows?
It'll be in some documentary.
Yeah. And thank you, S-Jap. We appreciate that. You played in Jackson today, Pat? Nice Machine's just off my game. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I have my days like that, too, and it's always annoying when it happens, too. Much like sports, you know, this kind of stuff can be a mind game. And if you're off your game, it's just sometimes it snowballs. Yeah. I can relate. What song is this? Wizard Mode? It's actually, I think its own EP.
It's Cygnus X1.
Or its own song
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one of the
Cygnus
albums.
X1 Book 1. That's the actual song.
There it is. Yeah, Gary's the Rush expert, bigger one than I am.
Mm-hmm.
You both are working on one. I kind of lost track of what the comment was with reference to. They're making their own oh, we're talking about Scorebit. Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking as JJP is just going to come out with their own Scorebit. And otherwise, why would they do that? It was mentioned during the Flippin' Out stream for Godfather.
Or
okay.
do they actually not care?
Or do they not care?
Yeah, because they are targeting the kind of the high-end collector market, so they're not really paying that much
Maybe they
attention to
discovered
it.
that that's the market that doesn't really want to be like insider connected and, you know, do like multiplayer faceted
No, you
challenges. That was a crazy save. I mean, who knows?
Oh, I missed.
Inside Connect is one of my favorite features, says Gutman. I have to agree. I kind of like. I wasn't sure what to expect when I did see the Insider Connected stuff come out for the first time, but I'm really believing in. Oh, you were so close.
I was so close.
Triple dangering there. Oof.
Yeah. Well, the vault save was on, but I guess it doesn't save into this mode.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Why even light it?
Right? Here,
Again,
let me tease you. Let me dangle this carrot in front of you right now. You know?
Yeah. If the vault save's not available, don't light it.
Yeah.
Come on, Ray.
We've had that. We've had that complaint before with other. Seraph's asking if there's any money left for American Pinball.
Like whose money? American Pinball, just in general, or us buying American Pinball?
That's actually a good question. I think he's talking about the score bit if they were to buy or do something else with it, maybe. I don't know.
Or with all the games coming out. Or
Yeah.
Is there anybody that's going to want to even buy theirs?
Surprised if anyone would hold out on Scooby-Doo, Foo Fighters, Godfather, Pulp Fiction to purchase a GTF. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It seems the timing seems a little bit odd.
It is. I don't quite know. I mean, maybe because everyone got all their stuff together at the exact same time, and that's why they just need to suddenly announce it, or that they realize that a bunch of companies were also announcing stuff they want to get in on the action as well. I don't really know what the
Tax money.
maybe that's all it is, Gary. And you've been saying that the whole time, and I think maybe that's all it
Refund
is.
money is becoming available.
Wait. Yeah. Well, I wish I got money on my tax. I got like $200. I mean, I guess that's better than owing a bunch of money, but still that I could. What do we get now?
I got the big money.
Okay. I guess once one went out and all the others had to announce so people don't spend anything on the first game and pass on the others, or pass on the others. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was all suddenly like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, somebody started a wave. Here, let me do it too. Whoa. Oh my God, here it comes back again. I'm going to get a pinball machine up. Whoa. You know. Some might call it the sheep effect. You know, if one person sees another person walking around and around and around in a circle, they got to do it too. Usually, you can usually see that effect happen on traffic more so than anything else. The sheep effect, I mean. Just look at the seas of gray and silver and white and black cars out there, after all.
Yeah.
Among other reasons, not just that, but you know what I mean.
Flipper on the ball, a timeless old...
Yeah, Seraph, I have to agree. It's one of my favorites, Subdivision. Not just from the sound itself of the song and how beautiful, you know, it's composed and so forth, but I think the lyrics are something that it was easy to relate to for a lot of this. Conform or be cast out. Yeah. Years later, nerds ruled the world. Ha ha ha, back at you. And they also make pretty good music too, because Rush is, they're pretty big nerds, Rush. It's not that, but a bit more. Pinball machines are expensive, so that you spend $12,000 on a machine, you might not have enough to get a second one, or even the space, or either the space. Yeah. Yeah, I think. I mean, that's a really good question to ask.
There we go. Use the weapon.
Is to know what is the media and mode surrounding those pinball, you know, sales figures. If it goes to homes that have a lot of the machines, or if it's going to homes that have only one or two machines for the most part. When people do buy pinball machines. But I think at this point, with the way that the prices are going, they're forcing that hand, and they're forcing people to only have one or two machines. But that's just how much supply and demand is right now. Oh, we made it! Oh, we made it! I didn't think. Oh my God, you got to 1 and 2 in the same night. Holy crap!
Okay, this one's a crazy one.
This is a crazy one. You guys are in for a treat.
There's like reverse flippers and inverted flippers.
Yeah.
Let me get some stretching really quick.
That was a hell of a game, Gov. I know, right? Let's go, you guys. S-Jab. All right. Seraph, let's go.
Ugh. All right. Crazy flipper time.
You just want a black card because decals and shapes stand out better on it? I didn't think of that route, Snivy. That's okay. I'm okay with that, I suppose. But oh man, cell processing. You guys have rated us at the right time. Gary got to book 2 on Cygnus just now, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in.
Ready.
You guys are in for a treat.
All right. Stage 5 sphere.
I'm gonna give you guys a shout out that just rated us. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that I caught your stream earlier.
Telling us all the things we got to do during this mode, which is crazy.
Well, there you go. Make sure to check out Cell Processing's stream when you have a chance.
All right, here we go.
No fear. Welcome in.
So this is a left flipper button only.
Yeah, so the rules are on each of these.
Each one of the sub modes has a different flipper effect.
Effect, exactly. Oh, you can hear us now, Cell Processing? I was just letting our audience and all of you guys that just joined us, we're at Cygnus Book 2 right now. We just got here. And for this one, it's left button is all flippers. The right button moves unlit shots. So he's got to navigate using these weird rules that really test your...
Now it's right.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You're good. So you have a timer still. The idea is to try to not drain it as much because you do lose some time when you drain. Did we? Not that I'm aware of.
What?
I didn't stream earlier today.
No.
We just managed to get to book 1 and book 2 in the same stream. All right. Oh, that's okay. Got the jackpot. One more shot.
Oh!
Okay, it's reversed. So left button, right flippers. Right button, left flippers. So that's why Gary switched his arms in order to accommodate this.
The only battle here is between you and the ball.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, yeah. We were watching Borg Dog. We were lurking. Trying to remember the name of the game. It was an older machine. I think it was out in the machine was out in the 60s, I believe. All right. So now I'm getting a total.
So this is the flippers are up by default, and you have to push the button in to hold them down.
Got it. So he's got those shots off. It's moving on to the next next challenge that he's got to do. You think that shooting the side ramp better was in reverse? Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's easier to hit those shots in funny ways. All right. Yeah, this is it. This is it, Cell Processing. We're at book 2, which is what people consider the wizard mode in this game.
Second, no, this is book 2. There's 2112.
Oh, 2112. You're right. God damn it. You're right. I'm sorry. Mini wizard. Thank you, Seraph.
It'd be easier to nail his drum fill.
All right,
than
Cygnus
play
jackpot
this
there.
vocal.
Let's go. Gary says angry. Yeah, it is. That's Chad. The inverted flippers are perfect for this. Yeah.
Oh,
It's one of those things, though. You've really got to keep thinking because your brain wants to do this.
wait, next they do the same, but then they reverse the control.
And then they do that on top of that. Yeah. Like this.
Everything is flipped. Reverse. Reverse.
So now he's got to reverse and do the invert. Nice shot. Yeah, it is. I think that's the whole point, though.
Rush makes you think.
Uh-huh. That's all right. I have the little book of calm, so we know that Gary will remain calm. In fact, I'll give you a freebie. Here we go. Select your company well. As harsh as it may sound, mixing with highly stressed people will make you feel stressed. On the other hand, mixing with calm people, even with the briefest
didn't
period,
work the
will
way I
leave you
wanted.
feeling calm. That's why we're calm right now. Cool as a cucumber. Oh, yeah.
It's really tough.
I know. I can only fathom trying to do this. And even at that, it's hard to even... Ugh. How many shots have we got? 2 more. Okay. 4 more stages. Or 4 stages total completed so far in this mode.
Nope.
Oh, that was a mean bounce.
Yeah, that was.
38 seconds remain before we have to hit another shot.
I think that's the mode.
Or is that just the mode?
That's book 2 in general.
Oh, it is? Okay. Shoot, I didn't know that was the whole thing. Okay, now what? Ooh, what do we get? Double inverted flippers. Left to left button lowers right, right button lowers left. So it does restart when you successfully get through the mode, Gary. The timer, I mean. Yeah, we got it, Seraph. You even wrote Rush Bra? Yeah. I was thinking of that like little bird from Storks, the animated movie.
Pigeon Toady.
Pigeon Toady. You even Rush Bra?
No!
Don't. Yeah, it's enhance your calm Snivy edition. In stressful times, take a moment to breathe for yourself. I don't know. have been
Have been
played,
played, yeah.
the next shot to the time machine will start the final wizard mode. But now it's going into the freaking stage select, so I don't understand. Unless it's in here
No.
suddenly. There's 2112, but that's the song, not the album.
What
Well, we'll see.
year are we at?
Feel free to let us know if you guys know out there. Upgrade your time machine, says Seraph. How do you do that?
Just hitting it?
The time machine has to be the year 2112. Oh, Donkey, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, you didn't need to do that. You had a ballsy.
Oh.
Okay. So did you get you understand what they're saying?
Okay, I forgot how you do that.
Okay. Well, hold on to the thing and I'll look it up.
Okay, because ball's in the launcher, thankfully.
Oh, okay, here we go. Getting a 2112. The overarching goal of the game is advance your time machine. 100 years past. Go ahead, Gary.
Oh, yeah. Current year is 2090.
Okay, 2090.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost there.
I got to get to 2112. Play modes and multi-balls. Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. Even with our rule sheet up, it's kind of hard to find that. Oh, we got a book of com redeem. Thank you for that. All right. Here we go. This is a good moment to have a little book of calm for you for these moments, these tense moments of trying to figure things out. All right, here we go.
The time machine is ready.
Be captivated. Oh, hold on. Helly. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Be captivated by your breath. All right, I'm gonna be captivated by my breath. Here we go. When you fell,
All right.
the sound of your breathing, when you can really hear it coming and going, peace will not be far behind. No, I just hear myself breathing and.
Sorry, this game doesn't accept Monopoly money.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll just think of the moment in the Puss in Boots 2 movie where our main character had a panic attack, and then the only way he was able to calm down
Super
was.
jackpots add to my years. Thank you, Snivy.
There you go. This game is always, yeah, exactly, self-processing. I'm still having my head spin, and we've had this game for a while. All right. Super jackpots add to your years. Okay, got it.
Now I got a multi-ball going, so.
You're captivated by holding my breath, says Chill Slug. Good. Oh, you didn't have calm with Deadpool today? Oh. Well, you seemed like you were having fun with it. But I also know I have moments too where I'm like, why did I just do that?
Yeah, why do I suck today?
Why do I suck today? Why is my brain not doing its job? And then there are other times where I'm like, yeah, that was my dumb fault. And I keep doing those mistakes. So yeah. That's why this kind of thing is important to have, you know. Chatty Puma, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are awesome this evening. So many follows. Really, really, really do appreciate it. Don't forget weapon is lit. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm totally not using it right now on purpose.
Yeah, he's waiting until he's got 2 balls and then drains the last ball and then he uses it.
Yeah, get ready for that last ball drain.
Because I have the ball.
Hurry up. You're gonna miss your flight.
I don't know why it's still armed, just a mental re-up on the status. Oh, you got it. Okay. Did you just double drain right before you did that?
Yes, I did.
Holy shit.
Well, I drained because I was
close.
busy hitting the button.
Oh, okay.
I missed the shot.
Oh, okay.
But it gives me a ball save. It wasn't in the gutter yet. So.
Yeah, that was pretty slick there. Oop. Oh, ball save there at least.
Set guitar torpedo to
Oh, we gained 5 years, says Seraph. Okay, cool. Where are we seeing this at?
Upper right.
Upper right.
It's tiny.
Oh, I see it now. 1050. Okay.
shoot the right ramp.
Or wait, no, I'm sorry. That's the time. The year is 2095. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah. I know how to read time. I know how to read years.
Well, it
I
is
think.
pretty small, and it's probably pretty small on that monitor.
I know. I needed my skepticals.
Taught you how to play pinball.
Yeah, I said skepticals. I didn't say spectacles. I know that.
Oh, you need this.
All right.
Multiplier increase.
Ooh.
Ooh, you know what I see this lit?
Oh, is it?
I have an extra ball lit.
Oh, you have an extra ball lit. Okay.
Oh!
Just let it happen. Oh, yeah, ball saved
Well,
too.
and now it went over there.
It's okay. It'll come back and go to the more preferred shot.
I have never seen
Oh, it's
this
back
thing
again.
fly.
Okay, there we go. Upper right.
Oh,
Oh,
I missed.
yeah. I know that's a problem with multi-balls.
Got it.
Super jackpot ready.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, something's happening. Oh, it's just the celebration of the extra ball. All right. Super jackpot.
Jackpot.
That gets us. It's still sitting at 20.95. Okay.
Multi-ball. Sure, we're gonna have to gate check that large drum disc.
Oh, it is? Okay, 20.97. All right. That's okay. I love reading about that, Moody.
There's something on the wing. Something.
Oh, Dalton just won the new Stern today, too. Mr. Nerve.
Who? Dalton?
Yeah, Dalton.
One?
He won a new Stern today.
Wow.
The Pin Masters Tournament. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Dalton.
So that'd be another game that he gets 259 billion on.
Yeah. I know, right?
Or whatever his like total is on Rush now.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're getting Foo Fighters. We're getting a premium. We're getting the premium. We love the band. I mean, I would say I'm more into Foo Fighters as much as, or I would say as much as Gary's into Rush. You know, it's like I feel like my connection with the band more so with Foo Fighters than Rush. Dalton is great in knowing I want to be that good. I know.
Yeah, no shit.
I know. He
Yeah.
makes it look so easy. That's kind of what makes my brain melt. It's not so much getting mad. It's just more like it short circuits. Like it can't comprehend how good is. How is this thing possible? You got 30 games last night, Chatty Puma? Foo is fun. Oh, you got to play it for 30 times. Nice. Look at you. That's good to hear, man. I can't wait to play it ourselves. Always good. Always glad to hear a glowing review, especially something new and exciting as much as Foo Fighters is right now. All right, Gary. All right, we got this. We got this. When I clicked, or when I checked the stream, Dolmet just beat Escher at something impressive. I love songs from the Foo, but I can't claim to be a big fan, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, it does make sense. I think for me, it's mostly because of the fact that the albums that came out when it did was right at the time when I was in high school.
I was trying to get Free Will Multi-Ball going.
Hey, Retro Gaming Gal, what's going on? Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Your timing is impeccable. We're making some good progress on here so far. We're seeing where this is going to head, and we're excited. We're having fun. Hope you're doing well and having fun as well out there today. It's a good one. Not at the top of my list, but it was fun. That's good to hear. Gotta have that fun factor up for sure. This game is like a Foo Fighters greatest hits album. Why? That's what Gary will, I'm sure, think of more so than anything else with it. Oh yes, baby. Even if the ball save was on. Oh boy. All right. Our year is 2104. We're getting closer. I'm so excited to play Foo Fighters. It's my favorite band, says Retro Dingo. Yeah, it's one of my favorites as well. As well as mentioned that earlier, is my connection with Foo Fighters is stronger than my connection with Rush. I kind of got into Rush fairly later on when I met Gary about 12 years ago. That's pretty much when I, discovered Rush. Or 13 years ago at this point. Forget it's 2023 now.
Yeah. Well, it was summer of 2010, so
Summer
12 and a half.
2010, yeah. So yeah, we're getting closer to what we hope is the big one, as they call Loma Prieta earthquake, the big one. I'm thinking back to high school. It's something else that happened during then. Well, I guess a little bit before that.
Yeah.
Well, that was 6th grade for me, so it wasn't technically high school, but I don't know. There was a lot of music that I listened to during then, as well as other years. All right, you got a question for us, still processing? Been leaning more towards Foo Fighters. Have you had any issues with Rush and DMCA takedowns? No, because
Only
Twitch,
a couple of minor ones, but not DMC takedowns.
Right. Twitch has done a fairly good job in protecting its users and streamers by kind of doing an auto mute.
It does get muted. When we do load stuff up to YouTube, it basically says that we can't monetize it, that it identifies all the Rush songs. Well, we're not monetizing our YouTube channel anyway.
Yeah, S-Job's asking, what's the... sorry for the random question. So you happen to know the size of your game room. I'm about to add a game room, trying to figure out a good size. Oh.
I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Yeah. Let me at least give you somewhat of an idea. Or what we'll do at some point, S-Job, is we'll contact you either on Discord or on Whisper or something like that.
If you're on our Discord, you put that question in the Discord.
Yeah, there you go.
So that way we remember to get back to it.
Yeah. Nice, 15 games, S-Jab. Man, that's a lot of fun. Oh, for sure, of course. You are very welcome.
All right, the weapon is lit.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool. You can add one. Not a lot of choices for a lot of us that allows us to do something like that. Go ahead.
The next house, I want to just build what we want.
Yeah. All right, we're sitting at 2104 still.
Unfortunately, I'm on La Via, so
No.
I need to get a multi-ball going, I think.
Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, we have to consider selling furniture, or a bed, or a table. You don't need that dining room table after all, right? You know, that's might be important, but you can always sleep underneath your pinball machine. So air mattresses are fun, right? Yeah, I won't lie. We are fairly lucky to have a basement, and I think also the
Game, Alex.
and the accommodations. Oh, you spotted the shots
Oh,
though.
it was too late.
Oh.
It was one shot.
Yeah.
But
You have an extra ball, I believe, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. We're still in this. We're still in this. Gary, did you break your high score at this point?
I have smashed my high score.
All right.
Shoot it again.
Yeah, you sure have. Gary has now toppled his personal best. We're now sitting at 4.8 billion. But yeah, I was starting to say that the options of having a basement can be kind of limiting depending on where you're at and what size the house is, obviously. But it also depends on where you live. Like, for instance, in the West Coast, you don't really have basements there.
Yeah.
So, Michigander, yeah. Yeah, we love our basement here as well. Yep. And in case you're curious where we're at, we're sitting close to Detroit here in Michigan ourselves.
No.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on.
No!
Game, Getty.
But we were so far, though, to some extent, because we still had to get 2112. We only had 2104.
I was trying to get other modes.
So hard.
Oh.
I know. Oh. So close, but the thing is, at least we didn't get 2110. We got 2104, so I feel good about that. It would have been devastating if we got that close and didn't get it. So I at least feel
But you still haven't
Not
got
that.
the 21
I
Pro
know,
yet.
I know.
That was what I wanted.
You were so close.
That was what I wanted.
I know.
I just had to get a few more years.
I know. But you have never gotten that as far as you've ever gotten like we had tonight. So that alone
I
is
had it, but I
amazing.
couldn't hit it. I was working on it.
Oh.
And then it went out lane. Oh!
Was that 45 minutes
You matched.
game?
Thanks,
Oh, that was
Gary.
more than 45 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
That was at least an hour and I want to say 30 minutes because I only played for maybe 30 minutes and we're sitting at hour number 2 already. Holy cow, that was a long game.
Yeah.
Are we gonna